How you going, squadron? Down here back at the Silverback's Den of Gains. Gonna be training some back today, guys. Now, also, if you watched my last video with a good bit of fun with Brad and Ted, I do apologize if there were moments where the sound had to be, I guess, replaced with some generic YouTube songs. Unfortunately, some of the music at the gym, awesome songs, were unfortunately, they hit the copyright alarm and I had to replace them. So, a bit of shit there, but at the end of the day, is what it is, no biggie. So today we're gonna be training some back. With back today, I'm just gonna be doing some single arm cable lat pull downs. I've been really enjoying those, guys. I've been feeling pretty phenomenal. And then I'll be switching to single arm cable row. I actually think that gives me a solid pump. I'm actually gonna skip the chest supported T-bar today, most likely. If my lower back and knee feel pretty good doing this, hopefully it does, then I'll be doing the standing T-bar row just to kind of put a little bit more oomph in my upper back, just so we can get a little bit more of that gorilla silverback thickness, y'all. So, yeah, follow along, make some gains if you're training and watching this, like I know a fair few of you guys have told me you do. Either way, let's get to it. Okay guys, in the mess, I'm just going to do a little bit of lat activation and general warming uppering. So yeah, I thought I'd take this time to just talk a little bit about something that a few people have been asking me in the gym lately, and in regards to these videos, which is what am I doing with my nutrition, and am I doing something in regarding getting ready for prep and all of that kind of stuff. So when it comes to that, at the end of the day, I am looking at doing a show in season A next year. So that's only about 4 months away. In regard to what I actually plan to do, I'm probably looking around doing something in April, May, around there. I actually haven't seen the date times of, I think they've actually just released them, so I need to double check that. But I haven't seen too much on the date times of when these shows are. So I'll have a bit of a squiz, and based off what I'm doing now with my calories and where I'm sitting with my body fat and whatnot, I'm honestly probably sitting at about 18 to 20%. I am not a lean lad right now. But I dare say I'm projecting that my shredded body weight will probably be around 90 kilos, maybe 89 or 88 even. To be realistic, you should always aim a little lower, because you do lose a lot more than you expect. It's not just fat you lose, guys. There's glycogen weight, there's water weight, you know, all that stuff. And the glycogen weight can even appear as lean mass weight. So there's actually, sorry, you're gonna see my back for a second. There's actually a lot that you'll lose in the process of getting shredded. Not lean, shredded. It's the level 2 version. The king of leanness is shreds. So, at the end of the day, when it comes to the plans, I'm aiming just to lean down right now. I want to try and get down to 14% in the next, I don't know, maybe 2 months, maybe a month and a half, if I can get it up fast enough. But ultimately, yeah, I'm going to have to kick it up a notch around there onwards to then proceed into a shredded state. I'll talk about what I'm going to do more as this video goes on, in terms of macros and calories and whatnot, but I think it's time that we get stuck into some single arm lateral cable pull downs. That's what it's called. Okay, let's do it. Okay, just gonna smash this bad boy out. Oh, that knee. So it's feeling better actually, so. Oh, there we go. Nice big stretch in this one, guys. Try to feel it at the base, right here. I want to feel it there as well, and then all the way up into the armpit region. A nice squeeze. For this set, I think I'll just do it without the wraps, or the straps, should I say, and then I'll chuck on my straps just to get that extra bit of grip on this thing. Because again, if I use my actual grip here, I find that I'm actually going to be drawing, I don't know, like an improper drive through my upper arm. I find my grip tends to do that. If I take my hand grip out of it by using straps, it feels a hell of a lot better. So I can talk while doing this one because this set's not too hectic. What I'm going to be doing for my calories and whatnot, man, that is overexposed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to drop it down a smidge. So yeah, when it comes to what I'm going to be doing with calories and all that kind of stuff, currently I'm sitting on 2.8 thousand calories. A little, give or take 100, honestly. There'll be days there where I treat myself, and I usually mean days as in once a week. I'm not doing anything too hectic. But once a week, I'm treating myself to a bit of a refeed. I say cheat meal, but it's not dirty. It's usually just rich food like I used to eat in my off season. So something with a little bit more caramelized onions or extra avocado, you know, like a homemade burger or something like that. And then I might treat myself once in a blue moon to a bit of gelato. We've got a great local gelatery down here in Bendigo called Augustus's Gelatery. So I've been smashing that a little bit when I can, when it fits. So I'll smash this out. Nice. So yeah, so when it comes to what I'm doing with calories and macros, yeah, I'm sitting roughly around the, maybe, I think it's 220 grams of protein. I think it's 260 to 300 grams of carbs, and then the rest fats. So probably around 70 to 80 grams of fat. I'll get a bit of a rule of thumb, which is when you're not needing to go lower, try to get your fats at about 30% of your total calories. Try to get your protein to about 2.2, you know, or even 2 grams per kilo of body weight. And then fill up the rest with carbs based on what you're trying to eat. And what I'll be doing with that, guys, is a bit of cardio, pretty much 5 days a week, 30 minutes in the morning, and that's just steady state. And then taking it by ear with that. I've been losing about 1 kilo a week on that, so that's actually been quite good. But yeah, we'll see how we go from there. Anyway, rest up, next set. I'm gonna use straps for this one, so I'm gonna go a smidge heavier. Okay. Pre-wrapped just for you guys, so I don't spend 3 years wrapping it. Okay, so yeah, as for, I think I actually already talked about my macros and whatnot, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up for this set, smash this one out. Oh, I tell you what. Don't you hate it when you lose count? Okay. Straight into it, guys. Oh. Okay. Nice big stretch. There we go. Yeah, that felt good, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna up it to full stack now. Hopefully bust out 15 on each side. Try that for 2 sets. And that should be a great way to get these lights firing. And hopefully adapting so we can look like a big mutated sugar glider. Because that's what we all want, isn't it? Some crazy ass wings. Looking like a cobra man or something. Okay, that's enough bullshit from me. Next set. Oh, I remember what I was going to say before. I'll say it before I start because this is heavy. I've been focusing a lot on hydration and electrolytes lately, and I tell you friggin' what, it's one of those things where you always, you know it, but you don't really take it into consideration. You keep forgetting about it, and it's one of those things where, especially electrolytes, really stay on top of that, guys, especially in hotter climates. Like I don't know if you're watching it in Australia or not, but in Australia right now it's summer and it's pretty friggin' hot. But it's changing. It's kind of crappy, and then it's great, and then it's hot as fuck, and then it's moist. But when you're sweating a shitload, honestly, or even in the dry weather, you should be trying to get your electrolytes up, as well as plenty of hydration. My neck was feeling so shit earlier today. I smashed 1.5 liters of electrolytes, water, and holy shit, does my neck feel so much better. So it's interesting the effect that you can get from really treating your body right with water and hydration and electrolyte balance. Okay, let's do it, guys. Full stack. Whew. Okay, other arm. Jesus, guys. Feeling it. Oh, tell you what, if you're not doing these, guys, you gotta give them a crack. They're friggin' pretty phenomenal. Ooh, and they really help my lats pop, honestly. Sometimes lat pull down's great and all, but I've just been getting a little bit more just out of this squeezing the juice, as some may say. Okay, here we go. Holy crap. That was definitely me pushing my limits, guys. Oh, thank fuck for straps. If we didn't have these bad boys, that would have been damn near impossible. Okay, happy with that. One more set. What the heck that sounded like. One more set. And yeah, we're calling it done on this. But that was good. That was good, guys. Oh. Okay, you beautiful humans. Final set of this bad boy. Let's get this lat absolutely smashed. Both lats, really. Okay. Come on. Whoa, fuck. Okay, other side, guys. No wasting time, straight in. Come on, wish wraps were faster. Okay. Whoa, big stretch. One more, come on. Oh. Holy shit. Yeah, I felt that. I really need to start chasing lower reppage, guys. That felt like a fucking marathon. Okay, we're done with that. Let's head on over to the single arm cable rows, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we are at the cable row, guys. So I'm just gonna start it on, it says 120 on here. I don't even know what that is, if that's pounds, if that's accurate. It's probably pounds. But with pulley systems, you can never really be sure. So we're just gonna be going for a nice clean, let's start chasing 12s, guys. I need to jump out of that 15 racket. So just got the old fly handle, or just a handle, singular arm handle. I will use wraps because, again, you still use a bit of grip when you're doing these, but it just makes it so much more secure, and it makes the anchoring point with the weight more to the wrist than the actual hand. And I find that a lot better for gains. Back activation shot, really. Okay, starting with the right. Oh, I think that was 12. Might have done a little bit more. Oh well. So, that is actually a really good weight. It was probably a smidge heavier than I was actually expecting. There's nothing wrong with that. Still got it out. Still felt good. Okay, other side. Let's pump it. Okay guys, remember with these ones, we're trying to make sure we keep our chest up, arse out. We're trying to create some great stretch and squeeze and momentum through our upper back. I'm definitely feeling my lat engage with this one as well. So it's gonna cross over with what we just did. So lat stretching out. We really wanna open up the posterior of our thoracic range, our thoracic region, should I say. So trying to get the scapula, our shoulder blades, to really come around the body. You know, people will tell you need to be dead straight like this. That's all right, but if you're not opening up your scapula by going forward and really letting that open up, you're really not getting the full range. Full range consists of getting it all the way out here, really getting the muscles out, and then bringing it back in, then sticking to your chest, preferably up on a 45-degree angle. I say when I tell people to do this, just dual arm row. When you're doing it, keep your back, lower back straight, ass out. It's all right to round your upper back at the extension, then come back and really bring your chest to the roof, draw your shoulders back, squeeze your lats, keep that ass out still, and then repeat. Okay, hopefully that gave you some pointers. Let's go and, oh geez, I might actually do this for one more set. That felt pretty phenomenal. And then I might up it and then just drop it down to 8 reps. Okay. Oh, okay. Second set, same weight, 120. Again, that felt great for 12. Let's try to replicate that. Big stretch, big squeeze, just like I said before, opening up the thoracic range in the posterior. So the shoulder blade, let's just use that slang. The scapula, if you want to be all sexy and scientific. Scapula. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Yep. Oh. Yeah, that was good, guys. It actually felt better than the first set. Not really sure why, but hey, that means that we've got a higher chance of upping the weight and at least getting 10. I want to up it by 2 plates on here, so 140, and then aim for 10. I'll be happy with that. Let's go. Oh, that was good. Woo. Oh, blessed be these wraps of mine. Straps, goddamn. I really need to start saying that right. I have had these Redcon straps and wraps. They're the wraps that I use. I reckon since I damn near started lifting, guys. These are ancient relics of the Zev. I don't know. See? That pops up. Is that upside down? No. The innards are falling out, guys. Redcon, send me new ones. Do it, please. Okay. Oh, next set. Okay, last set, best set. I'm gonna try and smash out. Look, I want 10. If I can get 12, that'd be nuts, but I also don't really want to sacrifice form to get there. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, again, we're just really wanting to make sure we get that squeeze and we're getting some great stretch in the lat and all the other back muscles like the rhomboids, the lower to mid traps, teres muscles, a little bit of rear delts, but not really, but all those great, wonderful muscles. The muscles. Okay. Here we go. Whew, only 10. Oh, happy with that though, guys. Not too bad. Okay, let's other wrap. Okay. Oh man, again, I wish there was a quick wrap solution to this. There probably is. I'm just too lazy to figure it out. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, I'm good with that. 10 on each side, guys. Yeah, I feel pretty burnt in those regions. So we're working up the back technically. We're going lats, then we move to mid back. Now we're gonna go to try and hit mid upper back with these T-bar rows. Oh man, it's conquered me today. Let's go. Okay guys. Okay guys. So we're on the T-bar row here. It's quite high off the ground, so hopefully you can see me in that tiny frame. I've got the 30mm lens on, ages away, so hopefully this is capturing it. Now, with this one, guys, we need to be very careful. We need to make sure that we're lifting through our hips. So just a quick explanation. You want to make sure that your chest up, arse out, and you're hinging at the hips. You don't want to be rounding your lower back when you're doing this. This is something you see very regularly. You don't want to be sitting there, yanking it with relatively straight legs and a bent back, and then kind of like lifting it up. You do that, I guarantee, just like doing it in deadlifts, you're going to cook your lower back. Doing an upright row or a leaning forward upright row of any kind, or a deadlift, rack pull, anything, with your hips not hinging correctly and keeping your lower back relatively straight, or at least stiff. You see, you can have a small rounding, small, but in all honesty, with a T-bar row, you really should be keeping a straight, neutral spine, because you're able to pull better into your lats. That's the big key here. It helps set an anchor point. With a deadlift, you can have a small rounding as long as your hips are still doing all of the movement and that back is not moving. You don't want any movement. So that means your lower back is pulling and doing a lot of work. Stiffness is what you're trying to achieve there, guys. But this, arse out, chest up, bending of the knees, and away we go. So it should look a little something like this. So bending down, chest up, lean back, lift, and then up. Nice. Easy peasy, guys. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I'm gonna up it to 2 plates now. See how we go. Okay guys, so skipping ahead, I decided to go and film the 3-plater. It's probably not necessary to do the 2 plates. Honestly, the 1 plate was pretty light. So, wrapping it nicely. I'm going to use the wraps, guys, so I can focus on generating the contraction into my back rather than trying to rip it with my arms, which will probably put strain more on my biceps. Not wanting that. Okay. Man, trying to put wraps on knurling, then do the old rotation trick, doesn't work. Okay, remember, driving through the legs and hips, chest up. Easy. Nice, guys. Yeah, it's interesting doing it on the machine rather than just using a one of those T-bar row implements that you can get on the ground, just using a barbell. I find if you actually use it like this, it kind of sets you on a trajectory, movement trajectory that kind of can be a little bit combative at first, but once you get into the right position, it kind of cradles you a little bit, just like a lot of machines do. Sorry if the shadow is pretty harsh on the side. Yeah, I've got a light coming up right there, that's really strong. Either way, that felt really pretty cruisy, honestly. So let's up it to 4 plates, and then we'll try and finish on 5 plates, get a nice juicy squeeze. Let's do it. Okay, 4 plates. Now, I just wanted to quickly mention with the handles here, you've got 2 grips on this machine. You've got narrow, neutral, so 2 hands that are like holding 2 bars up that are quite narrow. That's similar to using a cable row narrow grip. That's going to be better for your mid to lower back, in my honest opinion. It will help generate more contraction into your lats and lower lats if you're trying to develop that lower back lat kind of origin. Yeah, it should be the origin range, the lower range of the lats. Now, I'm actually going a little bit more of the overarm, slightly, I guess, it's a bit of a in between neutral and pronated. So with that, pronated is downward facing palm, guys. So with that, it's actually going to be helping drive it into my upper back, squeezing my mid to lower traps, a little bit of my upper traps, as well as rhomboids and all them juicy bits. So, 4 plates. Let's aim for 12, maybe 15 if it's too easy. So we'll see how we go. Just want to wrap it nice and tight. And again, I want to go a little wider on this one this time. I felt like I was a smidge too narrow, little bit. Hopefully I sped that one up in the editing. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. Just an easy 12, guys. Again, it's an interesting one with this. You're actually battling the range of the machine a little bit. But again, once you get used to it, it's not too bad. First few reps, I was a bit like, whoa, I'm getting pulled forward. And then I kind of found that nice little cozy point. And then it was just lift from there. Okay, let's go to 5 plates, guys. Okay, guys, let's get it done. 5 plates on each side. Ooh, nothing to it but to do it. Okay. Honestly, if I do this pretty well, if I get 8 or more, maybe 10, I don't know. If I can get that, I'll probably be keen to have a crack at maybe 5.5, 6 plates next time I do this machine. But for now, I think leaving it at 5 is probably a good bet, as we just want to get the neural pattern down pat. Make sure the muscles know what they're doing. Oh, man. These straps are so old. Okay, let's do it. Make sure the lats engage, arse out, chest up. Use the glutes. Remember, glutes, guys. Oh, not terrible, but I heard a lad here say I should do a drop set.
It did it for you, mate.
It did it for me. I don't know if you guys can see the plate drop. Yeah, screw it, I think he's right. I think I should do a drop set. It nearly did it twice. Okay. Oh, I'm really cooked. That one did it. So yeah, anything where you're hinging at the hips, guys, remember you need to recruit your glutes. Otherwise you're gonna use your lower back and hurt yourself. I definitely felt, because I hadn't fully warmed up my glutes prior to this, lower back trying to come in. It didn't, thank fuck. Otherwise that doesn't feel good. But yeah, that wasn't too terrible. So yeah, I reckon next time, a little bit more glute pre-activation when I do this one, and then we should be able to go 5.5. But in all honesty, I need to master this machine. 4 plates, I felt it pull. That felt like I was wrestling with a bull just to stay in the hot seat. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Whew. Just do a bit of a back check. Too high, too low, I don't know. Get it a bit lower. Stop your whinging, boys.
Huh?
Stop your whinging, boys.
You won't give me my phone back.
Give me his phone back.
He's being a bitch. No, tell him, Matt.
Stop being a bitch.
He gives me his phone. Will and he gives me his phone. I hate your people. Oh, God. Yankee, yeah?
Oh. Okay, I'm done. Okay, there we have it, guys. That's back day done. So we did some single arm cable lat pull down, then followed by the single arm seated cable row, and then we finished strongly on the machine T-bar plate loaded row. So that was more of a lower region of the back first, then mid, then upper. That was the goal there at least. Felt pretty good. Definitely felt an interesting wrestle happening with the T-bar row right at the end over there. But honestly, maybe just gotta get used to it. Maybe you'll learn. Because obviously it surely shouldn't be for certain body sizes. And I'm pretty average build, height and all that wise. I'm a bit of a monkey in some ways, long arms, but overall should be pretty fine. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'm actually so in the head right now. Oh, pretty exhausted. Looking forward to a meal and a chill. Either way, I better head on home, eat some food, edit this, maybe a sauna session depending on the time. And yeah, leave you guys to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know my back did. See you guys.